The CrossFit Cheltenham Throwdown WOD 1. It is a chipper over 10 minutes of 50 kettlebell snatches, 40 box jump overs, 30 deadlifts, 20 toes to bar, 10 handstand press-ups, and in the remaining time of the 10-minute cap, as many reps as possible of a squat clean. The weights are going to be below this video on YouTube, and we have a scaled version of the same workout, which will be 50 kettlebell swings Russian style, 40 box jump overs that may be stepped, 30 deadlifts, 20 knee lifts above parallel, and 10 press-ups with an AMRAP at the end of cleans. And again, the weights will be below. Movement standards: kettlebell snatch, 50 reps. We're going to go through the RX movements first. 5 reps. 5 reps with one arm before you then change. The kettlebell does not have to go to the floor, it does have to return between the legs, and you have to reach full extension at the top. 5 reps, each arm. 5 reps must be completed before you can change arms, all the way up to 50 reps in total. 40 box jump overs. RX must be jumped onto the box, but then can be stepped down on the other side. 1, 2 reps, and so on. The rep is completed when the athlete reaches the far side. These can be jumped or stepped down. All must be jumped up. After the 40 box jumps, 30 deadlifts. The bar starts on the floor at the beginning of each rep and finishes at full extension of the knee and the hip with the shoulder behind the bar. The bar can't be bounced off the floor with the bent elbow at the bottom. If the bar doesn't return to the floor between each rep, no rep. Toes to bar, 20 reps. The athlete starts hanging with the feet behind the vertical plane of the bar, and finishes when both feet touch the bar inside the hands simultaneously. And no rep would occur if the feet didn't touch the bar simultaneously, they touched outside the hands, or if the feet didn't start behind the vertical plane created by the bar. The heels must start behind. Handstand press-ups. The athlete must start in full handstand. Then they will go down to their ab mat, and the movement finishes at full extension of the elbows with the heels on the wall. So the movement starts and finishes in full handstand position. RX will be doing these handstand press-ups to an ab mat. To finish, once you've completed the chipper, in the remaining time of the 10-minute cap, squat cleans. The bar starts on the floor at the beginning of each rep and must pass through a full squat and finish with the elbows up at the front, with the knee and the hip over. You may power clean this and then front squat it, as long as the hip passes below parallel and finishes with the elbows out the front of the bar with full extension of the hip and the knee. If you're cycling these two together, make sure the elbows not disappeared before you've reached full extension. The bar must return to the floor after each rep. So, scale movements. So, kettlebell swing Russian style. Two-handed kettlebell swing. The bell of the kettlebell must be clearly above the top of the head. So the horizontal plane created by the top of the head, the circle, the ball, the bell of the kettlebell must be above that, and then return beneath the legs. At full extension of the hip, the knee and the elbow must be reached to complete the rep. The elbows can't be bent, the hip can't be flexed. Fully stood up, arms straight. You may step the box as long as both feet are on the same side. Both feet must be on the box at the same time. So if you were to go 1 foot and then all the way over, 1 foot, just 1 foot, just 1 foot, all the way over, that's it, or just step over, 1 foot and then all the way over. That's it, that's a no rep. You must have both feet on the box at the same time. Deadlift, we've already gone through the standard, it's the same for the scales as the RX. Knee lift, that's just heels starting behind the vertical plane and knees going above the horizontal plane created by the hip. If you end up swinging and you end up swinging backwards, just make sure that knee has passed above the hip. Must be higher than the horizontal plane created. Even if you're swinging, got to get that knee above the hip. And press-ups, to finish for the scaled athletes, you can worm these, so as long as you start and finish in a straight body position with the hips in line with the shoulder and the heels, you can strip these or you can worm them up. And then you are into your AMRAP in the remaining time of the 10 minutes of a power clean or muscle clean. You may squat clean it if you want, any clean, as long as you finish with the elbows in front of the bar at full extension of the knee and the hip. Good luck.